it goes over like all the details for like each of the steps. In the Word document, it's like, okay, you already have all that, so here's your tables.
All right, so let's see. Inside of Foundry, I'm gonna go ahead and show this. This will be like the test document. Do all of you see that?
Yes.
All right.
I can see something.
Nice.
It's a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet of the campaign. So we all got the concept. Selecting a charter, I guess, would be the big thing here. So let's talk about this. Essentially, because we are sponsored by Restall, Brevoy, the Eldori Sword Lords, we have a couple of ways we can handle this. This does affect the 4 ability scores we have for our kingdom: the culture, economy, loyalty, and stability.
Right. Well,
first off, does everyone actually have the PDF of not what George linked, but the actual player's guide, so you actually see the steps and what actually everything means?
Channel.
Which page is it?
It's page 11 onwards.
Okay.
Page 12 is what you're going to want to look at. We've already gone through step 1.
And move my camera.
And page 11 is just telling you what all of the different mechanics are.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So page 11 is the one that you're going to be referencing from time to time.
Okay.
But
culture measures the interest and dedication of your nation and its people to the arts of science. Well, arts and science, not art of science. Art of science. Is there an art to science?
What are you reading?
I'm going crazy right now.
The art of science. It does sound beautiful.
Yeah, so we got
Chapter
culture,
one.
continuity, and stability for our kingdom. Same like the characters, they are built up on the stats starting at a 10. We do get some flaws potentially, some boost. As we decide the type of kingdom we're going to make here. George, I did read the... let me pull up right here. Vance and Karen Shara's comprehensive Pathfinder king building rules, but I haven't looked at it over since I read it. So if you've done it previously, or you or Andrew, anyone here, just fill me in again, because I probably forgot some things on here, as we have to kind of maybe go back and forth with these 2 documents to get the kingdom up on par. But
it's pretty much just for us. It's just the kingdom creation, so it's just 3 changes, and it's just additional skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking? What do we want, without thinking of the rules, the kingdom itself, between economy, loyalty, stability, as well as culture, what do you think should be important for the kingdom? Let's start writing this down too.
It's kind of hard, right? Because they could be interpreted in so many ways.
Well, let's talk about let's talk about that. That's part of the point today. Let's talk about what we think it means.
We'll have to select the charter, a charter, right?
I say we do that afterwards, though. I say we get the idea of what these mean to us first, and then we can start to kind of build the kingdom around that idea. Because again, we have to all kind of agree. Ultimately, I do nothing. I'm just gonna make the stuff here, but you all have to decide what you want the kingdom to be.
I want culture. I don't even know what it means, but I think that sounds pretty.
I think, like, from what I felt so far, it's a very harsh land. And the people so far we've met living in these lands, or we've heard about, like trappers and so on, they are very much not that, like, I think like a first step maybe might be that we need some sort of stability. It's kind of my feeling. And I built the kingdom with the unmodified rules once, and I don't know, I got to ability scores stability the most. But on the other hand, I don't know, because like loyalty is also very apropos.
I was thinking loyalty.
Yeah, it's about like the spirit of everyone pulling together and trying to build something better. From what I saw, it's that you can spread your ability scores more evenly. So it's not like you have an 18 and you have something that will stay at 10 forever. It's much easier to like let them rise up. But yeah, the good
Ironically,
thing,
I think economy is the one that I'm least concerned about.
I think based on the way the group's been playing, I feel loyalty would be a big aspect, plus stability. with what you've been doing, helping out the landscapes and taking care of everyone that you can. And the fact that you are rescuing people and changing like the kobolds to a different aspect of their like even culture, I could see the three strengths of the kingdom. I see economy being probably the least favored one.
Yeah.
Loyalty probably being the main. And I would say stability and culture could be the second in tied for the way we've been
Yeah.
kind of playing. I think the characters so far for my perspective.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, now that you all said that with loyalty, I feel that was the constant topic or theme that we were gravitating towards.
Holding
Also
it together.
with Gilly always befriending
Yeah.
everyone, and yeah, I think.
Persuading
Yeah,
some
with-
bandits to change their ways. The entire kobold
Yeah.
clan.
Oh my. Oh, and I'm getting savvy. Are we
It
doing
also-
a
it
bit of
also
a
makes for
memory
a-
lane now?
It also makes for a good parallel to the Stag Lord, as he definitely prioritized loyalty as well.
Yeah.
That is interesting, actually.
But his loyalty
But, like,
and fear.
that's interesting because it's different ways to interpret loyalty.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, loyalty with an iron fist or loyalty with a heart.
Well, jumping forward a little bit, one of the other aspects of character creation is the infamy or fame for the kingdom. So definitely, I would say loyalty for the Stag Lord, but infamy. Ours are obviously going
Yeah.
to be in fame for our kingdom.
That's step 9, right? Or something like that.
It's near the last
The
step.
last, yeah, the step 10, yeah. Fame or infamy.
Yeah.
It's funny if the whole group, or like somewhere there was a group who decided on the rules, went through every step, and at step 10, 2 players were like fame, 2 players were infamy, and then you see their interpretation of all the choices that were made so far.
Now you have rabbits there standing in the middle with the helm on.
That magical helm that has been the topic of confusion and just what does the helm do? Did it convince the Stag Lord? Well, that's something we
We're
can
gonna
find out.
we're gonna get to step 10, and Ravid's just gonna be like, "Infamy! I am the new Stag Lord."
Oh my god! Like we have a
Like-
time skip, right? We're like half a year or something like that, and Rapid's just here.
Yeah, the red wedding happened in
Change of plans.
Yeah. Plus, anything, even if economy is low, y'all have a damn hidden gold mine right now. So
Oh.
Yeah, that like exploitation of the gold mine and insecurity will probably be important for some time. Also, looking at the charter, I found it interesting that let there be a generous stipend of funds, support, and advice provided to this fledgling nation as a token of Restov and Bravoy's goodwill.
Yeah.
So that future relations, and like there is literally no reason for us so far to think about Restov as like, no thank you.
yeah, like the
So-
reason the game's getting built is because of Restov, because of Jamandi.
Yeah,
Without
exactly.
her, there wouldn't be a kingdom here at all. So I mean, we definitely gonna owe the loyalties, at least right now, to Jamandi.
Though I think like I think the charter, and I might be getting ahead now, but I think what might be most fun for the thing we'll be building is an open charter, because we'll be free to get any skill in the from the comprehensive
thinking-
rule
You're
alternative.
thinking of not selecting a charter, though.
It's
Essentially.
Yeah, not selecting a chart in the sense of that it is not conquest we're doing here, and it's also not expansion of Restov. We're our own thing. It might be exploration, but on the other hand, the grant, we do not want to, like, I don't know, get too much of, I don't know. I like open because we do not lose anything. It's just we don't have an ability
You
boost
gain
and
one
an
less
ability
free
penalty.
boost. Yeah.
Yeah. We have just the free boost, but we can get any skill, and so we can get really creative with the skills that we might need.
Yeah, I see the way. I see same as you're saying, George. I see exploration and open being kind of the main ones. Grant could be, I guess, potentially useful, but you would definitely be, as the fly see loyalty, probably to Restov fully.
Yeah, because then kind of the thing we built on of this community is, oh, we're doing it for Restov. No, we're kind of not doing it for Restov.
But you also
We're
look at
thankful.
you can look at also another story. Like we do know that the economy of our kingdom is kind of at the. We're not really thinking about it the way the kingdom is built. So maybe we did the grant to have that support the kingdom, but with the drawback of actually belonging loyalty to Restov.
Yeah.
I don't know. What Robin, Olivia, and Andrew, what do you three think?
Let me note it down.
I feel like I'm a bit behind because I'm trying to look for information about what the skills do. I'm frantically looking through the player's guide and I feel like I'm overlooking something. Ah, okay, I found it. 1 second. No, I did not. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's play some music. Those are in here. Let's play some tavern music.
I honestly feel like expansion might be the one that we're looking at. Because Restov is next to us, and we have been placed in charge of a domain next to them, basically.
We'd be very
Yeah, we
tied
would be
to- We'd be very tied to Restov
Yeah.
if that were the case.
In the start, probably yes, but later on we can always.
Debatable. Like, us being so tied to Restov means that, well, mechanically we get a flaw in stability. Because we don't stand on our own, essentially.
Yeah, but with a grant it would be kind of the same because the population is split into people and Restov, basically.
Yeah, I think how we interpret it at that stage is important then.
Because with a
Like,
grant,
I'm looking at the player's guide and I'm not seeing anything about granted skills on there. Is that
Oh yeah, that's from the rule changes. You
That's
get
one of the rule
from the
changes.
charter you get a granted skill and a free skill additionally.
Yeah, I think
And-
they're talking about how there's too few trained skills by the base rules.
gotcha?
Yeah. I think we can take this in many interesting directions, especially when we play like the game. So I think building an interesting base for roleplay would be great. And different possibilities because it is a fledgling nation.
Oh, shit. Yeah, exploration gives wilderness, which makes sense. Open is any free one. But
I kind of don't want to
Like-
go into too much detail in some things, but from what I heard and what the rule changes are changing is that supernatural solution, an untrained activity of magic, is not broken. Because supernatural solution is kind of like the diverse lore of like this thing that you can use one skill for everything, was supposed to be very strong. in the basic rules, and I kind of like if we do not go that way, because if we min-max the kingdom, I think something will get lost, and with the rule changes, we don't have to think about min-maxing
Yeah, did the
so
rule
much.
changes actually change that you can't do the supernatural stuff, or they like weakened it?
I think they made the other things viable,
Hmm.
from what I understood.
Because yeah, ultimately in a fantasy setting, magic can be better than anything else when it comes to utility sets, but in a game mechanics term, it makes the game kind of maybe a little bit boring or stale if one thing takes care of everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Or is there anything
And I
redundant?
think supernatural solution is real cool if you want to do something that you cannot
Yeah.
with your current skills. But if it's the
Um,
optimal solution, it's boring. Yeah.
From a narrative perspective, I hate supernatural solution because the idea that you can have any problem and just be like, a wizard fixed it.
The thing,
Which I
though,
mean, it does
is
make sense in like a real world terms. Like, if you have like a cat stuck in a tree, a wizard will take care of it real easy. I think one. I mean, talking about it, one easy way to handle that if you do supernatural solution, make every failure a critical failure if you have no skill that can use it.
I think like the interesting thing about supernatural solutions failure is that Paul can get creative with a supernatural
Oh yeah.
failure.
Oh, I definitely will.
That's
I mean, if I doesn't feel like it's being abused, or it's not abused, but just like it's getting like dull by abusing nonstop, I'll probably make it that way. But based on the way our group plays, I don't think we would do that.
yeah.
So I guess Annie really is out
I
today.
feel like the only
Interesting.
charter that really fits us is exploration, but being bold and just going open, it's very appealing because I like being cocky. And Jamandi praises that, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It says so in the text, right?
Yeah.
hmm
Applauds your bravery and self-confidence, but warns that establishing a kingdom is no small task.
That warning would fall upon deaf ears for me, but thankfully I'm not playing me, I'm playing Garifio.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Olivia? Do you have an idea here? Which one you like?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading so far. Maybe I should have read before.
No, you don't. I mean,
Apologies.
you can skip the skills right
But
now. The charters we're
I
kind of focusing on.
think I think roleplay from a roleplay perspective, I feel open is also kind of what we did before. Like the kind like it's going in the same direction. Like we conquered the stolen lands so far. We just boldly went. I feel like it fits to us. I think just like exploration does. So I'm just agreeing with Andrew here. Is what I'm saying. But
Well,
like
if we look
Grand,
back on
I
our
don't
journey,
really see us with
if we
Grand
look back
or
on our
Conquest.
journey, clearly we should take conquest because we conquered the Stag Lord's
Oh, no.
Fort and
No,
we
no.
conquered the kobolds. So
I mean-
yeah, we
no,
conquered
not
them all
really.
right.
Fresh
Yeah, by the
people.
terms, you conquered them, but you conquered the kobolds peacefully, and you conquered the Stagler because it needed to be done. I wouldn't call that. If you like wiped out the Mitflits, wiped out the kobolds, burnt down Oleg's to take the treasure.
we did wipe
Wait,
down
you
the
could do
Mitflits.
that? Oh no.
Yeah, you could do that, but I don't think Paul would have stayed for
Oh,
that long.
oh.
We did wipe out the Mitflits, and then we
Yeah.
intimidated the kobolds into not banning the tree, and we wiped out the bandits.
Don't forget, we actually killed the leader of the kobolds as well.
Yeah,
The
but-
only one
Yeah,
that we
that
haven't-
was
the only
Tartushia,
one that
though.
We haven't.
We killed the
conquested.
new leader.
Yeah,
like
not the old leader.
Alternative.
The only one that we haven't conquested is the Boggarts.
Yeah, right.
We only met one of them, though.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, but And also, the nature lady, she was completely on our side. She was proud of what we did to the tree, with the tree. With the tree,
Is-
not to the
Oh
tree.
please! If we tried to conquer her, she would just bitch slapped us into
Oh my
oblivion,
God.
and then
I,
probably been like, make
ag-
new characters, everyone.
Honestly, a great way to die.
Death by snoo snoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
just
Triad
don't
version.
go
I-
for the tree lady.
sorry, I have to go. I have to think about the lady. I'm staying.
She will become the new queen of the kingdom.
Easily.
Yeah.
Well, if you activate the voice, that's our secret weakness.
Well,
Our
don't-
kingdom has weakness 20 to the Dryad's voice.
I'll use those voices sparingly to make it more of an
Yeah, that's
emphasis
good.
when I do use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you do, I will do anything you ask me.
And I just add in that rapid roll natural 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Willingly fail. I think that's good.
Yes.
So it looks like we're bouncing between ultimately exploration and open. It looks like we have more voices for open.
I think we're leaning on open.
Well, that's ultimately where we're leading, but again, this is going to be a group effort, so I make no decision here. But Robin, if you want to continue thinking about expansion or conquest, you need to give a damn good, a good kind of argument. But I think we'll go with the majority vote here on where we go with.
Yeah, exploration and open definitely seem like the two best ones. Although I think exploration might be better because we already said that economy isn't exactly something that we will deal with.
On the other hand, it says in the text we would be incurring a financial debt, and we have like
We have a gold mine.
yeah, we have a gold mine. I know, but like we have been very independent so far. As a group, we went back to Oleg's, yes, but we have not been. I don't know. I have the feeling that it's that like financial debt might like this might be a problem for a
Okay,
character.
but
But also
how
get-
how big of a debt are we talking about?
So in roleplay terms, maybe when we're thinking about the charter, like at Oleg's, you are talking about, yeah, if we go exploration charter, we are going to be exploring, which does pull the resources of our kingdom, which is going to be not very, very big, and so we would kind of maybe go in debt. But at the same time, we do know we have a gold mine nearby. That might offset that debt. Whether you inform Jamadi you have a gold mine in your pocket right now.
And if we decide to basically build our kingdom on the place where the Stag Lord's fortress was, then we could use the initial structures or supplies to create them.
Yeah. I know. I think from what I see from Lady Jamandi so far is that as a token of goodwill, so not as a financial debt, we will get support from her. Just from the charter that we got last session. And I think that exploration might be an interesting opportunity, but being open might make it interesting with either Rostov and everything else, because all the other kingdoms around us will be like, what's going on with them? What's their deal? So we are an unknown for them, and something might come out of it. It's kind of the easiest.
I don't want to go with grant or expansion simply because I don't want to be tied to Rostov.
Yeah, I don't want to be tied down at all. I think maybe we all went into the Stolen Lands to be free, and if we tie ourselves down, maybe that's going against what we picked.
Or just go conquest and conquer them.
Well,
It says something about you are asked to set up your kingdom against Pitex? Pitex?
Pitex.
Yeah. Oh boy. That sounds scary.
Pitex being one of the neighboring countries. Well, how about we do a vote here?
Oh boy.
In chat, Foundry, put down open or exploration. If you want to do this at one time so we can not have dissuades, we can do this on a count of 3. So type it out, and then when I say 3, hit enter on your keyboard. So I'll give you a couple seconds here to type out what you want to use.
I've got it.
So we can't be persuaded otherwise, and we'll go with majority vote.
I'm ready.
All right?
Alright, me too.
So when I say the word 3, we'll hit enter on the keyboard. So 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
All right.
Open it up.
On our sheet
Mr.
here.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
All right, on our charter here, we're putting open charter.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna be free agents, trailblazers seeking your own claim, and we'll have no direct support, but Jomani will applaud our bravery and self-confidence. All right, so we get
Right.
1 free ability boost and 1
One
no
free
ability
boost,
draw.
no flaws.
We get 1 free skill, and I think maybe we should do those after we do some picks first.
We'll get 2 free skills.
Yeah, 2 free skills, 1 free ability boost. I say we
Yep,
do that after.
Should
Or should
we,
we do that now?
should we pick the ability boost at least?
Yeah, I might as well pick it now. Oh, and just joined in Foundry.
I think loyalty.
Based on what the kingdom's saying, I think loyalty would be probably the first one to take.
Mm.
I feel that way.
George?
Yeah, I think loyalty is the good thing to interpret open
Yeah.
into it.
Me too. I think so too.
Wouldn't it, to be honest, be stability because we're all on the same level, but we're still free agents and aren't exactly loyal to each other in that way.
No, this is the kingdom, not the party. It's the kingdom. So stability is how well it can sustain itself. Loyalty is how much
tightly
faith
knit?
our citizens have in us. I
Like-
suppose.
Yeah,
How tightly
even,
knit they
even the
are,
book
maybe?
says, how do they respond when the sound of the call to arms or enact new laws? How do they react when other nations send spies or provocateurs into the lands to make trouble? It is the support to the kingdom's leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Or stability is literally like preparing the kingdom, maintaining itself, and how they handle disasters efficiently. Wildfires.
Wildfires? Well, handle it great. Just jump in the lake.
Every house will have a
late
pool
game
for
and I see a
wildfires.
wall of. Oh my god! Once you're in late game and I see a wall of fire, I would teleport away. No. Trauma for life.
Late game, wildfire.
Mid-
You teleport, just summon up a fucking rainstorm.
No. Oh, I mean I could, but also I could just run.
It's good for the soil. It's good for the soil.
True.
It actually is.
Later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm just joking.
Andrew, Olivia, what do you think about the boost?
I was the first to cast my vote. Shut up! Don't ask me.
Yeah,
I already
I'm
said
also-
loyalty.
I'm a-
Damn it! I'm asking you one more time. Repeat your damn self,
Oh.
Andrew.
Okay, no teleporting away. I'm loyal to the kingdom.
Good.
But not to the fire.
I'm loyal to both. Yes.
Oh.
George, what are you looking at?
Interesting.
I like loyalty as a basis. It's like a good foundation.
Robin, what do you think? Ultimately,
Yeah, loyalty as well.
by popular demand, we'll go with that, but I don't want to leave you all just hanging out. So we'll bump up loyalty to 12. Okay. We'll do the skills later on. I'll write this down to make sure we do the skills. So we got 2 skills.
Okay. Next up is a Heartland. Then.
All right.
Welcome to Excel Simulator.
Finally, Annie's here.
You're
Alright,
invited
guys.
to Excel Simulator.
You missed.
I love
the
Excel
vision.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Paul, are we gonna need the map for this next step?
Yes, because it's got to be done in a explored hex.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to the Stolen Lands, and we have all the hexes that have a green. Essentially, all of the hexes except for this one, which is actually me removed because it's actually not explored. So let me put it away.
Okay.
Bloop. All hexes you can see right now, you can put the kingdom in.
I vote for this one.
Which one?
What the fuck?
Right? Okay.
No,
Oh
you
my
can
god.
put it next to Reznov.
Right next to Reznov.
So you're going with a conquest charter.
Evidently.
Yeah.
All right, Annie, you missed a little bit,
I didn't
so
mean
we're
to.
doing the kingdom stuff right now. We've already talked about the first step, the concept we talked
Didn't mean
about
to do
last
that.
game when we're kind of around the dinner table at Old Legs. The charter we ultimately went to go with is the open charter. We didn't want to be bound to Legimandi and Bravoy. We did have potentially exploration as the charter, but they felt that going on our own, being our own individuals, our own kingdom, we went with the open. Put our first stat increase into loyalty. Of the 4 actual attributes, we do have culture, economy, loyalty, and stability. And we do figure with the kingdom, with the way we've been role-playing the characters, loyalty being the biggest one with how Gilead has been kind of saving everyone from certain doom. Figuring stability, culture might be the second highest ones, then probably economy as the last resort. Thinking about in our back pocket, we do have that mine. Potentially 2, actually, if we do want to kick out the kobolds. I mean, you got that as well. The former silver mine, I should say.
Why kick them out? Just make them work for us.
No.
Oh, that sounds like slavery.
Stop right there, criminal.
Slavery is unpaid labor.
They're
Ah,
doing
okay.
it in what's it called again?
Indentured servitude?
Did
Yeah,
you try to
that's
pay the
slavery.
kobolds in soup before?
Oh my. Who did that? Who tried that?
Really?
Wait, really?
Kobold soup.
I mean, they like the kobold soup, they like the moon radishes, but mine for
You know,
us
it
for
was,
soup.
Of economy right now.
You're
are
providing them
granting-
food to have to work.
No. This was a gesture of friendship.
I know.
And basically a charter for the kobold to have a fiefdom in our kingdom. So we're like, so we're going feudal, huh? Okay. No.
So kobolds
No,
are
but see,
kings
here's
now?
the thing. Even if we did provide them food to work, it's still a trade. And ultimately, we're not limiting their access to food either.
That's the thing. That's the thing, exactly.
So here's
It
the
has
fun
to be
thing.
fair.
As we're now at step 3, our home heartland, I do suspect that I would imagine 95% of games do choose Oleg's Trading Post as the actual. I mean, you're on the banks of a lake, rivers nearby forest.
Oh, you mean the Staglord?
Yeah, Stagward's Fort.
You
I
said-
imagine
you said
is a
Oleg's.
majority of people that play pick. So I'm curious what we're all going to do here.
I just wondered if you do it
So-
in Fortress, what kind of
I think the
what kind of
Stagward's
Hey
full.
Andrew, I'm talking.
Wow.
You
No.
understand what's for, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm talking about that as well.
Yeah, but I started talking. You cannot just talk over me. Okay, you can talk after me. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that. Sorry. No,
It's
okay.
Nico Rivik,
What I
yeah.
just wanted to say is, what kind of image are we giving off to if we just take over the Stag Lord's fortress? Like, aren't we showing, hey guys, actually we're the next bandits or something like that? I'm not sure what kind of, like,
Well,
what does it mean?
think about
We
what
need
the
a
Stag Lord did. I
branded
mean,
campaign.
he had a nearby grave with undead inside it. Bandits living there, no like homes nearby for people to live and farm. I imagine if you do build upon the Stag Lord's fort and make it to like a central building, and then allow people to move in and out, provide farming,
Yeah.
homes, people. Then, yeah.
Counter argument to Olivia. There are still some bandits about that have been inspired by the Stag Lord. If any of them get the bright idea to rise back into power, if the Stag Lord's fort is not occupied, they'll want to go there and nominate themselves the new Stag Lords or something. But
So
if
then-
that is occupied, then
So then all we have to do is actually set up our base right next to the former
Right
Stag
next to it.
Lord's place, and then just anytime someone goes in there, just snipe them. You know,
Just have like a
That
giant
way we
ballista
can
pointed at
keep
the
them
fort.
and let's go down.
We have a very large net, and we take them if they want to go in there. We drag them over, and we're like, "Hey, you want to join us?"
we spawn camp the Stag
And
Lord.
then
Oh
the
my God.
asterisk.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Yes. Oh my
You just
God.
got a wall ballista that's just aimed at the Stag Lord's fort. Just says "Go for it" on the walls of the fort.
We get a notification, a new Stag Lord has spawned. And then
Literally.
Yes.
How many
Oh my
XP? The thing is, we do not have that many, like, object. Question about geology. Well, more about the rivers, the Thorn River and the Shrike River. How large are they?
Enough to where you need to
If we
build
look in
bridges
the
over,
map.
which you do.
Okay. So like they might be later just for role playing reasons. Just for role playing reasons. Used for transport or something like that. You know?
I know you build
Well,
roads.
Because
where are the
there's
roads
a
to?
waterfall there.
Where's the waterfall?
Where's the waterfall?
It's way up here.
Ah, okay. Oh, I was
That's
talking
just,
about
Shrike River.
yeah.
yeah, that does connect.
Yeah.
Now, going with what George said as well, if we look at it from a mechanical perspective as well, settling on a lake or riverbed gives us boating as a granted skill. So we could establish a trade route via the rivers as well.
And we don't even have to go like here at the Stag Lords or even here. We could also think about this.
So one thing
As
that you
sort
know
of-
as well, roads in hexes do make the hex one terrain lower. So this technically, this hex, and this hex are all hills terrain. They all are much slower to move through. So if you have roads built in those three hexes, you move through them much faster.
Yeah. I don't know. I do like the idea to have some source of water nearby, just
Definitely.
because it's
Mhm.
it's something that just makes sense for me because so many cities were just built near water, especially
Yeah.
at that time. Sorry, Las Vegas. Like in a medieval time, like especially as a fort, like something that is supposed to be defendable, a river is just a natural barrier. And I do like the idea of putting it either at a lake, where you might be able to flee with your ships, or have resupply by ship, which is really cool, or at the bend of, or like the Y connection of multiple rivers.
One idea that I like just kind of popped into mind, but would not fit our group, is there is the temple as well. If you wanted to build a theocracy,
Yeah, divine right to rule
Oh.
Yep.
by that.
that would be like one of the best, I think, but that doesn't fit our group.
What are you talking about? It definitely does. Just Kane yelling all over the place. Just everyone gets beer every day, every hour, you know.
Temple to the red still.
It's a kingdom of drunks.
loyalty is super high.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It's the Temple of the Stag Lord.
No unrest
Yeah.
ever.
It's but like rebranded Temple of the Stag Lord, Field Erastil and his tavern. Temple of the Stag of Erastil, but Feed Guiding Killeen and his taverns.
We establish
So-
a new religion that is a. We establish a new religion that is for both Erastil and Caden Kaelin.
The book,
Someone has to farm the wheat, and someone has to drink it.
the book
you go.
does mention that it's wise to have the first hex with the structure inside it. And the Stag Lord's fort, what's that provide the kingdom? Let's see.
Oh, they are.
We could also go for the big tree. There are structures inside.
Does do
Treehouse idea
specific
still
hexes
alive?
have specific bonuses?
The structure's inside
good.
of
I was about to say we could just put our building construction points towards producing a trader, and then make our trader go over to all the way over to Lady Jamondi's place, and then that'll automatically make a road.
What game is that? What game is that?
Civilization.
It's Civilization.
Hot
yeah.
takes. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been a
that-
while. It's been a while since I've played.
Oh,
since
it's
I've played
Civilization 6, right? Where it's with
I swear
Trade
5
route.
has that mechanic as well.
Yeah, but you have
Five
to
does
use
have that
workers for it.
Oh,
You can use the kobolds for it.
oh my god.
I remember there was another mechanic where fucking bandits would capture you.
Yeah.
So, the Stag
Your
Lord's
wicked
fort
wickedness.
does provide. It says if the PCs establish a settlement in this hex, the Stag Lord's fort functions as a free town hall.
Holy shit! Okay, that's convenient.
Well, actually, let me find the hexes. Find what they actually provide. So, Stag Lord's fort does provide a free town hall. Let's see what the
Because
actual kobold's place does,
because
if
I-
anything.
Brought it up. Could we also look up the temple? Just out of curiosity.
All right, the Suit Skull Caverns provide nothing. Number 14.
What about the tree where the midflits were in?
So I'm looking. I mean, ultimately, it's just a big tree, so it might just be like a giant landmark. That's it. And yeah, there's no function to the kingdom. It's just a giant tree that you have there.
no.
It'd be the white tree of
Shade.
Damn, I forgot my Lord of the Rings lore. The white tree of Minas
Of
Tirith.
Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make the kingdom easy to find.
That tree over there.
I wonder what the forest lady would think about us settling there. Would she like that? I just like that. I think
Or is it
depends on
like-
how we have our.
We're
Is it
proposing
like-
the tree?
Is it like moving in with your girlfriend after 2 weeks of being together? And she's like, oh, I don't like this. Please go.
So, the interesting thing about the Temple of the Elk is it's not able to be essentially reconsecrated right now. Not enough resources. Have to have a kingdom. So I imagine if you did do it there, you have to do that after the kingdom's actually built, and then you're probably getting the resources for it.
Interesting. Okay.
This is like civilization.
Yeah. This is like an ancient
It's
ruin.
Greek style. I mean, we gotta send a worker down to it.
Yeah.
So ultimately, the temple will function as a free shrine in the settlement. But you can't do that beforehand. You have to do it after the kingdom's built, because of the lack of resources.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Stag Lord's fort is pretty nice. We just have to clear out all that.
Legit.
All
Stag
that-
Lord's 4 is optimized as fuck.
Yeah. Just we need to clear out all the owlbear poop, and then it's fine.
Yeah, and do we have to do something about the graveyard next to it?
No.
No.
No problem.
Oh, they
should
are
just leave it
free,
there.
free workers. Free workers.
Oh, that would be
It's
cool
not
in
slavery
it.
if they're not alive.
That would go against both Gilly's morals and Vanya's morals.
Yeah, but not mine.
Gilly and Vanya finding middle ground. We just make the undead slaves.
Would it go against Arestil's lore though?
Oh,
And as long as they're farming wheat and fruits and everything of the land, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know the
This
anathema stuff for us
community, we
too.
welcome everyone, even undead.
Yeah, if we ignore the typical game lore, I do suspect that most kingdoms, the natural spot to have a kingdom will probably be the Stag Lord's Fort.
I think it's also like for us too, it's a good symbolic thing. On the one hand, it might be like, are we the new, or we build on the mistakes of the past, but we make it right. That's just like this easy flip we can do with
That sounds so good. I like that.
Just put me there as the new Stag Lord and I will convert every bandit into a farmer.
it. Converting bandits into farmers is like it feels like a board game. You
I
take
do
a
like the idea of having Ravit as a new Stag Lord. Just
So,
for
here's the fun thing. So when you do choose a
just for the
Heartland,
publicity of it.
you do gain an ability boost.
Right.
And I guess you could
Uh,
theoretically say that could be either Lake or River or Hills. Although I'd be more inclined to say that's going to be actually a Lake or River, though. That's the most prominent feature.
but the Stag Lord's fort
that
is on
to
a
me
hill.
looks like a lake or river.
Wouldn't it be a ruin?
No.
Like
I wouldn't
Lake or
say
river
everyone.
description. By establishing your nation on the shores of a lake or river,
You
ensure a
ensure.
built-in mechanism for trade, even before a road is.
So I guess it really depends.
Oh,
I mean, the
right.
hex it is 12 miles, so I guess theoretically you could choose either one. If you do have the fort be, that the fort I think is. I'm pretty sure it's right next to a lake. I'm pretty sure it's right on the banks of the lake. But let me see what it is by here. I know in the video game, it has it set up. But I'm curious. The fort does mention it's set next to the lake.
Like
But wasn't economy
Lake
the
slash
last thing we
river?
wanted to do though?
But like one economy is not bad.
Yeah, I mean, okay, true. And I do like
Lake
the
slash
approach.
river occupies a large portion of that tile. I think.
I think like both hill or plain or mount lake or river is a fine interpretation for the land around there. But if we put it on the Stag Lord's part, it is probably on the lake because it was very close to the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also goes back to what Andrew was saying. I mean, if you have a kingdom, you put it next to a lake because that does provide trade. I mean, in a kingdom sense, that is the logical choice to do.
I just found as well the map that Paul used, and that was literally right fucking next to the river.
Mm. Yeah.
Some maps interpret it as like being both next to the river and the lake.
Do we want to also vote on this? What we think would be good? Like just a general, not a binding vote, but a vote about vibes.
But then again, you can set the kingdom away from the river, have it nearby, but not on the
Yeah.
banks of it. So I mean, this terrain here has lakes, rivers, and hills. So those three could be used for this hex.
How about we do the dumb thing and postpone the kingdom making and just make our next quest finding a better location for the kingdom? So
What do you
gear-driven
mean
quest.
dancing? How is that dumb?
We'll do
Try it
like,
out
okay,
one time.
we're listening for rumors, but like, we're trying to find a place that has like rivers combining at the same point. There's a settlement already there, and then we can it's like tactically advantageous.
And then you
think
see
Later,
Rabbit just
or
going,
we just take
Rostov!
The only rumors from Rabbit.
I think maybe I had a little look at the map at the end of the thing, just like with two eyes closed, but with one looking a bit. And I think exactly this tile would have everything. It would have hills, it would have lake, it would have mountains. but
It's the platter to try them all. Yeah.
smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little bit of this.
Is there a difference between that word and like sampler? Because that's what we use in English, I think.
What
Yeah,
is
it's
there?
just Swedish for lots of different bread sandwich board. It's just sandwich board in
Like
Swedish. But it's,
charcuterie.
yeah, And-
We
that's français.
It's a Subway subplatter.
in UK restaurants we have cheese boards.
So I will
Yeah,
say
that's true.
that hex, as you're planning, and you got the planners from Rest.com coming in, they will tell you that that part of the landscape is all swamp.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, it's Florida. Do we want to make Florida?
Not
Yes.
again.
I heard a lot of great things about Florida.
Yeah, really? Lately in the news? Really?
Well, the bar is 100
Where's this
degrees.
Florida man? He's super famous.
He definitely is.
Florida man fights alligator.
The best
Guys,
one.
what did Florida man do on your birthday?
Yeah,
Florida
they say
man
do Florida man
fights
on your
high-tech.
birthday. I think mine was a guy burnt down a KFC because he didn't get the food or somewhere it was. What was it?
Florida man arrested for DUI says he smoked pot to
Oh,
prepare for
no.
Jesus to return.
Mine was great. Mine is naked Florida man starts house fire while baking cookies on a George Foreman grill.
Oh my god. Mine is Florida man accused of stabbing woman over underdone potato.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
I have a boring one. A Florida man tried to buy a Rolex watch with a check which was prepared on a computer.
That is actually a
You just
relatively lame one.
printed it? You just printed it?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Florida man arrested after sniffing feet of library patrons. That's
Oh my
mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I memorized mine. Mine was Florida man arrested for playing golf with alligator on the top of his RV.
Oh my god.
That's a
That
pretty
is
good one.
insane. Wow.
I'm
that's
reading the
really
rest of it
good.
because I'm like, what does that mean? Does he mean he used like alligator for teeing off, or is like he tried to actually give the alligator a golf club? What?
Or
Yeah.
did he hit the alligator with the golf club to get off the trailer? Something. I don't know. It could be any of those, apparently.
Anyways, so we're gonna settle in Florida.
Is it the Staglord's Fort, Florida, or is it like, I don't know, Louisiana? What's the deal here?
I don't think it'd be Louisiana.
Oh. Kentucky.
Oof.
Let's go
yeah,
Alabama.
like
Just think about the geography, guys, not the politics. Geography. Geography.
yeah, it's kind of very. I think the Staglord's Fort is really symbolically
Yeah.
laden place, so that's good. I think it's very close to the other nations further down the Selin River system. I think it's far away. It's enough far away from Rostov, so they don't think we'll conquer them. I don't know why I'm saying this. And like there is distance to Oleg's trading post, so like this trade route could be interesting in the future. That's my vibe I'm having, and if we were to like test it out, I would say Staglords is I think the most working the most.
So we're
I
putting
think
this
we'll
on the
do
lake then?
Staglords. Yep.
Do the economy boost?
Yeah.
Okay. Share that sheet if you need it. I think maybe you need to see it, Annie. So here we go.
I like sheets. Ooh,
So
that's a nice sheet.
Heartland is Lake or River, which does boost our economy to 12. All right. It does grant the skill boating, so we got that.
Got it down a bit.
Boating is trained.
Step 4. First.
This is the big one. This is the government.
Oh.
The choice of government.
Who's the ruler again?
I think it
Oh,
depends on
no.
the government type, though. I think it's what it is.
Yeah. I was skipping. I was never mind. The
I
government.
think we
is
still need to
skipping,
set a rule mechanically.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the government?
And if you pull up the PDF, other players' book, we're looking through that.
Oh, okay, that thing.
I would
I thought there
say
was a
Gilly
space on
gets
priority.
priority vote.
But I can be vetoed. All right, so I won't be taking despotism then. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, just maybe autocracy. That's fine. Just maybe form of despotism.
We just call it something different. Okay.
So we're going for Tamocracy?
Yeah, let's go.
Democracy.
Who's the best in magic here?
So,
The best in what?
In magic.
Oryphil, I guess.
Orifil has the most spell
Hello.
slots.
That's
The only thing we
the
care about.
qualification. Spell slots. I cast more spells.
Oh no.
Yeah, do you really want to make a democracy with a witch as your head? You're basically giving a kingdom to fuck knows what.
Why is this called a coven now? What's going on?
You're buying some really fun holidays, though.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have the best holidays.
We have gingerbread houses. Don't you worry about anything.
Oh, but why is it Oryphil? Isn't it that's the one that is? Isn't the leader the one that's just the best in Magic the Gathering?
Oh,
Oh, this deck is
What?
optimized. Don't worry, I'll be. Okay, I play a mountain and I play a goblin with haste. I attack you.
Well, I know George all mentioned Yomitzi.
That's what I wanted
Yeomanry?
to say. I
Or
think
Roman.
it's currently that is a flavor. Flavor-wise, yeomanry is kind of close to what we want to do, like an open society where you can do your own thing, but we help you. We help you basically.
But what if the local leaders are bad?
Exactly. Then it's something we have to help. If someone is being a bandit, of course we're going to go there and say, "Hi, stop being a bandit. Do you want to repent or do you want to and rest off?" The happy place and rest off is not viable.
Do you choose to repent or do you choose the axe?
Yeah, exactly.
This is just like, hey, do you know what happened to Bob? Yeah, he got taken away for enlightenment.
Oh, isn't there like this? There is a thaumaturgy in Golarion, very close to the River Kingdoms. It's called Rasmiran.
That would actually be a theocracy, but close enough.
Yeah, it's a theocracy, but actually, is it a theocracy or the guy is called the Living God?
Yes.
It's a dude who's like at the top of it, and it's just a multi-level marketing scheme to like
How much
people
did
are.
you into his lore?
Literally dresses like a pharaoh. Yes, it's a pyramid scheme. Thank you.
Oh my god, no way.
I
What's
listen
his
to a
name?
lot of podcasts.
I want to see him.
Rasmir.
Rasmurin? Yeah, Rasmus something.
Razmir, I think.
And
Yes,
then he has
this
his
cool
Rasmurin
man.
followers.
And he doesn't afraid of anything.
It doesn't. I think it looks really great.
But I do think yeomanry fits the best, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the closest to socialism. Let's go.
And
going
it has
yeomanry.
loyalty in it. I like that.
Melting culture.
Yeah.
And culture.
Okay, yeah. So step 4 is actually one of the things that isn't changed by the
Yeah.
document.
Isn't it actually communism?
Well,
Oh.
you know, we're not at communism yet. Marx said
Okay.
that. I'm going to stop right here before.
Okay. So
Paul's video gets flagged.
Yeah.
let's go. We're doing yeomanry, I think. Yes.
On accordance here.
Do we want to vote on
should
it?
we vote in Foundry?
Okay, same thing. So everyone, type out your, don't hit enter, type out your result, and then when I say 3, we'll hit enter.
Ready?
Wait, so what are the top 3 choices right now? I know that yeomanry, what else?
It's easy. Yeomanry, yeomanry, and yeomanry.
I think we didn't even talk about anything.
I think we talked about
yet.
other choices, just yeomanry. That's
Oh,
the only thing we chose to
We
talk
talked
about.
despotism. once.
Okay. And then
Okay,
communism, right?
Despotism.
Maybe we don't really have to vote.
Are you sure we are going for nepotism?
Hey,
That's oligarchy, isn't it?
Oh.
Like.
yeah, that would be oligarchy.
Yeah. So,
Kind of oligarchy.
yeah.
We'd have to choose somebody to be the
We-
Nepo baby first.
We don't have a royal, so feudalism is out of question, I think.
No, we make someone royal. That's how it works.
Oh, is
Why
it?
are you
Jane-
royal?
Yeah.
Stag Lord has the word Lord in it.
Well.
And clearly that makes you a royal now because you're wearing the Stag Lord's crown.
All right,
But
type in your result.
did you come out of the Stag Lord? I mean, doesn't.
Yeah, we're ready.
When I say 3, we hit enter. So, 1, 2, 3.
Great.
Abstain.
Oh, I swear.
Okay. Yeomanry it is.
Yeah, I answered as Graham, and I feel like that's very thematic.
You did.
Did Graham say that?
Can you read Yosoki?
Yusoki.
Can't. No.
You're not.
All right, so Yeomanry gets loyalty and culture. So 14, culture goes to 12, and we get one free one that is not based on culture or loyalty, so economy or stability. With right now our scores, loyalty being the highest at 14, economy culture tying at 12, and then stability at just the base 0 or 10.
Culture. So we have one more free ability boost, right?
Yes, I can go into any of them that's not loyalty or culture.
We want to maybe put it into stability. Is what I'm thinking right now, but we do not need to do it.
I'm gonna play the bad player and be like, "Hey, I was late. What do each of these abilities refer to?"
Don't worry, I
Oh,
don't
just
know.
put them in.
They're all vibes. So, kind of, they are described in. They are basically, of course, like the ability scores of a character, but only for a kingdom, and they are relevant for different skills. So, of course, the boating skill would be economy. The wilderness skill will, of course, be. I have no idea. Some of them are not really that intuitive.
Stability.
Like agriculture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well,
With wilderness?
Agriculture. No, those are two skills.
Agriculture stability.
Okay, agriculture stability then, yeah. And like statecraft is loyalty, so we have a very loyal, a very well put together kingdom so
Be
far.
right back.
Why not go for warfare?
Warfare is loyalty, yeah.
Okay.
So, but like a short kind of how we talked about it so far, culture is more about how on the one hand, I think how scholarly a kingdom is, but also how how hard their songs bop. That is
Ooh.
the one thing what I find. The economy is just like how well can we produce, but also maybe provide for ourselves, trade and everything. Loyalty is how hard people pull together and how kind of on the one hand how loyal they are to the kingdom itself, but also I think to each other. And stability is kind of hard, but it's how well people are feeling in a sense, like how good is sanitation, um,
Okay,
or
okay.
how good is their welfare, how good is everything kept up.
All right.
Maybe
They
like
have themselves.
Giving me both
infrastructure.
the
Yeah.
mechanics as well as the flavor for it. With me as player now understanding what that means, I say economy. It's
You want
double
economy?
economy.
You are going the civilization route. You
Yeah.
are. We need
Who cares
production.
about loyalty when I can just buy out all of my people? You want to leave?
Yeah,
What
making
about
first.
money?
Yeah, we're just gonna win by converting everyone to a certain religion.
Yeah,
Which
easy.
one? Just so we're sure you're on the same page as Ruler Gilly. No, no.
So warfare it is.
What? The religion of warfare?
Gorum. We go with Gorum.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe we can wait on the ability score for like later to see what we really need at that point.
Okay, I'll note it down.
Honestly, I think about stability, because stability is also linked to wilderness. And since there are a lot of hunters and trappers here, then wilderness would make the most sense.
I kind of also like stability, but maybe at the end of all of this we'll be like, man, if we only took loyalty again. We can't take loyalty again. We can either take what can we take? 1 second. It's
You can take
the free
stability or economy. One ones you can take.
Yeah. Okay, for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's decide later on it.
Well, you get agricultural and wilderness. Let's get that right now. So let's go to
Well,
skills.
I feel like
Agriculture,
Okay.
trade,
we're gonna
and
have
wilderness.
to decide.
Yeah, we'll
have to decide soon enough because we're about to.
Step
That's the next.
finalize ability scores. I'm sorry. Have you put the feet
Muddle
in
through.
there?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Muddle through. Okay.
Feet.
Yeah, we get the feet muddled through. This
I don't even know
It
what
was
it
a
does.
good face. Ah!
rune accumulates more slowly.
Christ.
Your people are
There you go.
independent-minded and take care of the small things around the kingdom, not letting them pile up into bigger problems. Increase 2 of your rune thresholds by 1 and 1 of them by 2. What are rune thresholds? Rune thresholds is like how much problems the kingdom can take until it really starts mattering.
Oh, it's like constitution for our kingdom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, exactly. Like how much damage you can take. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at step 5. See what we can bump up.
Finalizing
Oh.
ability scores.
Okay, first choose 2 different kingdom abilities to receive additional boosts. Then total the boosts and flaws the kingdom has received for each ability and record the final ability score, its associated modifier, and sheet. Yada yada yada. Alright, so we get 2 free ability boosts.
Isn't it 3 if we also use the other document?
3 if we use the other document, and
Which we
then we've got another ability boost that we haven't assigned yet from Yomiuri.
So we got essentially 4 ability boost, but one of those got to
Yep.
be either in stability or economy. The other 3 can be in. Again, you can't double up, so you can't do like culture twice. So
I think
We,
Hang on.
we could just put 1 in
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
to be honest.
you could, yeah.
All economy.
Yeah,
You
you could
think
do one in
everything else?
everything, or you could double up on one of them. Or you can double up economy or stability, or you're gonna go one in
We-
everything.
If it's at all important, we can get loyalty to 18.
I
How?
don't think we can.
No, 16 is the highest.
16 is the highest.
Yeah. Because you can't. We get the one free one
Oh.
from step 6. We get the one free one from the Yomitsu. We already got the loyalty from Yomitsu.
No,
Yeah,
mine
it's the text on is choose 3 different kingdom ability. Different is the problem.
Yeah.
Sadly, it would be cool too, but like loyalty to 16 would be great. I would love that. I kind of want to. I kind of want to put one in economy and one in stability.
Well, we can do this.
It's what I'm feeling right now. It's just a vote.
Do you want to vote, or do you want
Fine.
to do a raffle? And we got 5 players. We got 4 ability scores.
I honestly think just one across the board, one on every ability is the best. If we
I
want
like
to
the
keep
raffle
it,
idea.
Yeah, me too, but I just disassociated for a second and I'm lost.
How would the raffle look like? How would we do that?
I would pick 1 slot, 2 slot, 3 slot, and then I would pick someone to be the actual Yomitsu ability slot, and I would just roll for it on my side. Just tell you.
Why not just roll 4d4s?
Sure. Like I would be fine. Like we have 4 things to give out. I would be fine to stay out of it. So you can.
Yeah, and since I'm lost, I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, then I guess the big question is who takes a slot for the Yomitsu that handles stability or economy, because that right there will determine if we can double up on one of these scores.
Ooh, determine stability or economy?
Yeah, the one who gets the Yomitsu, because the step 5 finalizing ability scores is going to be based on 5 different, the 4 different ability scores, but because someone here will take care of the Yomitsu one, those 2 steps will be able to double up economy or stability. So let's do this. I'll roll for it. Or no.
See who gets the yeomanry vote.
Yeah, you want me to vote? Have all of you roll a d20 in chat. Whoever gets highest. Now, roll a d100. Whoever gets highest is going to be who handles
I
Yomitsu.
love the hundreds. Let's go.
Wait, D100? Okay.
Mhm.
Wait 1 second. I think George is not on his I just saw him.
I'm here. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Oh,
Might be Robin here, handling the Yomitsu one.
yep, that's a high roll.
And it's up on, I think, George's left.
No, I'm here.
I mean, roll.
Oh, I should do it too. Okay.
George,
Let's see.
what did you do?
Okay, Robin, you handle Yomitsu, which
Warfare it
means...
is.
Huh?
Warfare it is.
What?
That's not an ability score.
Ah, damn it. Stability.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and I say we got 3 ability scores, and because we got 4 other players, you 4, once more, go ahead and...
I'm not going to be part of this.
Okay.
Like, 3 players can do
Okay,
3
then
things.
Annie, Olivia, Robin, and Andrew. Oh, no, sorry. Annie, Andrew, and Olivia, you have 1 ability score to put in
Loyalty.
any of these that you want. Andrew?
Loyalty.
Any
All right.
economy?
Andrew's got loyalty. Looks like Annie is putting it in economy, which means, Olivia, you can put this into stability or culture. Which one do you want?
Oh God, I hate decisions. It would take culture.
Just roll a die. Take the
Yeah,
decision
but-
off yourself.
Culture makes sense because
that's
Olivia
also-
isn't stable.
And
What?
Olivia's character makes sense
Excuse
for
me?
culture. Okay.
I will remember that,
We
Robin.
need to ban
And
you.
second, Annie, letting the
Olivia will
dice
remember
choose
this.
is also a decision that is really hard for me to choose.
Ah.
So here's what we
I
got.
understand.
We got a the highest score is going to be loyalty. Not what I expected from the initial talk of the kingdom. Our lowest
Yeah,
score
no.
stability. Our next two highest is going to be culture and economy for the kingdom.
I don't mind this though.
I like that the stability is not as high, maybe just because it is a frontier thing currently.
Wait,
Mm.
but stability is that as in having a thieves guild or something like that? Like no, not thieves guild.
It's
That'd be
it's
crime.
Without the
kind
guild, just thieves.
it kind of is that, but it can be other things. I think it's really up to interpretation.
It's
But
wildfires.
it is also kind of wildfires. Okay, infrastructure. We don't have wildfire infrastructure currently, but we're working on it. Don't worry.
It's the
According
problem that
to
we have a wooden wall and not a stone wall. It's not holding
Yeah.
up the fire.
Stuff like that.
Okay, step 6 is recording details.
The kingdom's level is 1. Max level is equal to the party level, which is 4 currently. Kingdom size is 1. Where's the kingdom size at? Level size 1.
Up there.
The resource die is a D4.
D4.
Where's that at? Resource die,
It's-
D4. All right.
And its resource total is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The
That's
kingdom's
correct.
control DC. Where is that
14.
at?
Right, top left.
Control
Under
DC
active
14.
settings.
All right.
Yeah.
The kingdom's consumption is 0 because we're eating nothing right now. Consumption, where is that at?
Unrest
Supernatural.
0.
Consumption 0. All right. Kingdom's
Where is-
unrest
where is
is
consumption?
0. It's below. It's on the left-hand side beneath resource points, solutions, and consumption, above the commodities.
Okay.
All 4 ruins? Oh,
Yeah.
corruption, crime, decay, and strife. All
But-
start at 0. Okay.
But the threshold starts at 11 and 1 at 12, so we need to change that.
Yeah, so we'll choose these when we go. We'll do that actually after this right here. All 4 ruins start at 0. Each ruin initial is 10. Okay. Kingdom's initial commodity store are 0. Okay. So actually, let's now talk about what was the thing that gave us the
Muddled through.
Muddled through,
I
okay.
think.
was it muddled through? Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's talk about the ruin now. So where's ruin on this sheet? Let's see.
Let's put our
Left
crime
mouse.
threshold up because we dealt with the bandit problem. Is like my initial thought.
Well, it's 2 by 1 and 1 by 2. So you can choose.
Is that crime or strife, though?
Okay,
It's
so
about-
ruin. As bad luck, natural disasters, unexpected shortages, and even warfare damage a kingdom, it becomes ruined in one of 4 categories opposing the kingdom's 4 ability scores. Ruin rises and falls as kingdom turns progress, but if it rises too high, it can cause some bad things to happen. So, culture is opposed by corruption, which represents citizens falling to debauchery, delving into forbidden lore, pursuing unethical research practices, or destroying their own heritage and history. Economy is opposed by crime, which includes theft, smuggling, and enterprises that suffocate prosperity. Stability is opposed by decay, representing physical harm, neglect, and degradation of the kingdom, its people, and its infrastructure. And loyalty is opposed by strife, which includes the act of treachery, subterfuge, bribery, violence, abuse of power, and infighting between groups.
Let's put up decay up to 12.
Decay, you're thinking.
Yeah.
So 1 by
I'm
2
thinking
and 2 by 1.
decay.
Okay.
Which one does decay oppose again?
Decay is opposed to
Stability.
stability.
Stability. Yeah. Put decay up to 12.
Yeah.
That's majority vote. All right, decay is 12. We have 2 that can go into or 1 point increase that go to corruption, crime, or strife. What do you think?
Perhaps corruption and crime, because culture and economy are the second lowest.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of makes sense both from a roleplay perspective and from a min-max perspective.
So which one's Robin?
Corruption and crime, because those are culture and economy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is. Annie, what do you think?
I also like the idea of culture and crime and maximizing as well as flavor correction.
Olivia?
Agreed.
I'm guessing Andrew.
Yep.
Okay, culture and crime are going to be the ones that are going to be higher as well. All right. Let's see. I believe. Oh, skills. All right. So we've completed, I believe, step 5. Step 4 is now done. Government is pretty good. Now
Right.
the skills between the charter and the heartland.
Okay, so we get 3 skills,
Yeah.
and you've already put the ones that are set, right?
Yeah. So we got boating for the lake for the Stagward's Fort, and then for the Yeoman Sea, we got looks like agriculture as well as what's the other one? Wilderness. All right. So we got 3 other ones that are able to go where we want. This will be a big one here. Agriculture, arts, boating, defense, engineering, exploration, folklore, industry, intrigue, magic, politics, scholarship, statecraft, trade, warfare, and wilderness.
I
In
also
the-
think because we chose open, we should go for exploration at least.
Let us have a look at what those things do.
Yeah.
But I also feel that in the skills tab, Paul, agriculture is on trained. Do you
Yeah.
know why?
That's the proficiency we're gaining.
Yeomanry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's automatically, okay.
No, Paul's done it.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
All right.
We have
what
three
skills
free
that?
skills, right?
3 skills, yeah. All right, Kingdom skills. All right. Does your PDF have the Kingdom skills and the untrained and trained activities you can do with those?
Yeah, it's on
It does.
page 20.
It does.
Okay.
Page
Yeah.
20. Yep.
All right, because yeah, this will be a big one for what we want to do. So a lot of untrained activities, a lot of trained activities, and some of these got to be trained. So create a masterpiece needs to be
going through
trained in
the
arts.
list. Yeah, the skills that have trained actions: arts, engineering, industry, intrigue, magic, statecraft, trade, and warfare.
I think industry right now. I mean, relocate capital. I don't think we're gonna do that right now, but that's a way to actually move it somewhere else later on.
I think engineering would be helpful because of the build roads, clear hacks, establish work sites, and
Well, also no, Robin. These are gonna be done untrained. The trained activity is probably what's more important here. Obviously, the better the role is, the better the higher proficiency, the better to actually do this, because there are critical failure options for all these skills whenever we do these things. But like, for example, irrigation and repair decay as engineering, as a trained, could be good if we do start actually getting decay, although we have a high threshold right now. Establishing trade agreement, well, that requires a master in that. Collecting taxes if you have trade. So this is probably the second biggest aspect of the creation of what we can do right now with these.
It's in books and it's in the Kingmaker Player's Guide, which I marked with a rainbow cat emoji.
I see it now, thank you.
Rainbow cat emoji.
So right now we have boating, we have agriculture, and wilderness. All right. So what one do we think is the most important right now for our kingdom?
Folklore, I want to celebrate holidays.
Folklore is
I
at
think-
+2. Right
I
now.
think-
Sorry, go George.
I think it's important to have a look at what the people of this fledgling nation will try to do in their first turns.
Like, so right now, our kingdom, at the moment right now, as it's being developed, the best it's at right now is agriculture, boating, and, well, wilderness, because that's what we're trained in. The second
Yeah.
highest ones are going to be really intrigue, as well as statecraft and warfare are the highest, second highest. Without
I
even being
also
trained.
think we should put a point in engineering because it works well with agriculture. Like irrigation goes hand in hand with establishing farmland.
I I think engineering is just also good because while the untrained actions can be accessed from untrained,
Yeah.
a problem we have is that our stability is not that high, and a boost to engineering might just help with those skill checks.
Thinking,
Defense, provide care. I know it's an untrained action, but same logic. It uses stability.
What does provide care do?
Probably something like disasters.
It reduces unrest and ruin.
yep.
Okay.
So
What
right
else
now,
has
what seems
stability?
important is going to be defense and engineering. We think another ones are also important for the initial kingdom.
I think defense, engineering, and statecraft in that case.
Tapping that treasury.
A statecraft because of pledge of fealty, request foreign aid, and send diplomatic envoy.
You know, Robin has a point. For blossoming kingdom, all of these are very useful.
It would be interesting if this little tiny kingdom that is just like, oh, just a band of people who defeated a bandit lord, are then going ham on political, uh just on the political side of it, and just forging alliances and so on.
Olivia, do you have one that seems important to you? To the kingdom? The initial kingdom?
I feel like I don't really have anything to add. I think definitely take something with. I think I agree with taking something with stability. Right now, I kind of lean towards engineering because I see built roads. Can we build roads without engineering?
You can.
I think
Yes, we can, but it's a bit
It just raises it gives you a better check to actually do this because you can critically fail these checks as well. So having just a better skill roll onto it is beneficial. But it does allow irrigation to be done as well as repairing reputation or the decay, being trained in engineering.
one thing about the 4x aspect of this is that we have to use claim hacks to get new parts for the kingdom.
Yeah.
And we can use our wilderness for that. We could also maybe later use our loyalty to use, from what I understand, intrigue. You can use intrigue to claim hexes. It's not listed under untrained activities, but in the claim hex text it says attempt a basic exploration, intrigue, magic, or wilderness check. So if we do get a lot more skill increases in the additional rules, so we might just go ham into intrigue later if we want to.
Oh. It does right now seem though that engineering is a good take to take off
Yeah.
the beat. So we'll do engineering for the first one.
I agree.
We got 2 left over.
I'm overwhelmed with these choices.
There are a
Seriously
lot, yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, this is a big part right here.
I do also feel like defense is thematically fitting since we're settling in
an old fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no trained activity for it, but again, if we need to do a defensive role, I'll help out here. In case any like bandit decides to take on your kingdom.
We could use defense to fortify the gold mine.
But then everyone knows that there's a gold mine if you fortify it.
That's true. I do like defense.
The ones that stick out to me are intrigue, statecraft, and trade because of what they have for all the untrained and trained activities.
Mm.
Huh?
I do think having one loyalty activity might be really nice to kind of lean into our strengths.
Mm-hmm.
So under loyalty, we have intrigue, politics, statecraft, and warfare. Although I think warfare might be something I want to do right now. Started keying in warfare might be a little too much for our group is at the moment.
Okay, so again, which ones? Which are the 3 that we're taking here?
So far we have, I think, engineering.
Yeah, we took engineering. We
Agreed
have 2 left
upon
over.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like what Annie said. I'm I'm hopping on your bandwagon here. Intrigue and statecraft also stick out to me, I think.
I like intrigue.
Me too.
To be honest, I like intrigue mostly because we don't have to think about this as some sort of spy master shit, but maybe in some way, like the way that we do it is through the people who live in these lands, and not by like conquering them, but by by Black Ops. No, by like doing it on a political way.
It's also one of the ways we can do repairing for our reputation should we take reputation damage.
Andrew, how are you feeling about discussions right now?
Apart from what I've already said, I don't know, like which loyalty skill to go for. I'm not sure. Intrigue has, what's that, clandestine business. It's like a black market.
I'm honestly still leaning towards statecraft because of also the changes that are being used in the rule changes.
Yeah, there are some changes there, right?
Quest 4 and 8 activity has some changes in it.
Oh, bugging me, this is so much. I think when it comes to a loyalty skill, I'm probably leaning towards statecraft. Like it was brought up earlier, the 3 trained skills that it has are very good for Blossoming Kingdom. I think.
We got 2. I think this could be good for another vote here. This time we need a tiebreaker here, so we need everyone here to vote on this one.
Okay.
Wait, before we start voting,
we've got
let
2
me
skills,
read
so
more. Let me read more. I'm not ready yet.
But like the discussion right now has definitely been going to either statecraft or to intrigue, so I think this would be probably a good start for the second option for skill to take.
Yeah, reading up on the activities is, I think, a good thing.
Oh my god, just reading what Pledge of Fealty does sounds like what we did so far.
Looking forward.
So you feeling the intrigue? Feeling that intrigue,
I
Olivia?
can feel it in my fingertips.
Ooh.
I think that pledge of fealty is with intrigue is like a thing that intrigue does not mean just spycraft, but like shrewd politics. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at it. You can attempt the skill check with intrigue, statecraft, or warfare. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, there are not all the skills in here. So like there is, yeah, pledge of fealty. Okay, it's in statecraft. Okay, yeah, right.
I'm getting an idea the activities that have the asterisk might be different skills to use.
Okay.
yeah, and also reading on the clandestine business. I'm not
Clandestine.
sure. Clandestine.
Clandestine.
Sure about this. Clandestine. So I was right.
Clandestine?
I thought it was clandestine.
Fuck knows.
Okay.
We're all around the world.
I
Clandestine.
trust Paul
Clandestine.
more than you, George.
Did I say clandestine? It should be clandestine.
Clandestine.
I think it's clandestine.
Clandestine.
Oh.
Clandestine. I'm confused now. I can't remember what my actual
Oh,
run
no.
is.
Clandestine.
Clandestine. No, that's German, George. Wait.
I think I changed it 3
That
times
is
now for
German.
myself.
Yeah, I'm really on the fence between intrigue and statecraft. It's really hard.
Oh my god.
I am gonna vote for intrigue.
Don't
Oh my
say it
God.
yet. You're gonna
It's a power
persuade. You're gonna
move that
persuade
just-
voices. Don't say it out loud.
No, I'm gonna say it out loud to persuade the voices so we can move on. Voting for intrigue right now.
Voting for statecraft.
Statecraft.
Voting for Kai.
Well, it's if someone says statecraft right now, that's what it's going towards.
Oh, I will say intrigue. So George has
George
to
is your
choose.
tiebreaker. I tried to do a vote, but he said no. So
I'll repair your book if you vote statecraft.
I would rather not you repair the book.
What?
No,
All right.
I think I can do it better.
We are talking about the book here, but I will be talking about a different book because Gilly has been reading a different book, and this book is called, and I'm stalling for time here because I'm trying to take it out. Is called On the Most Affectatious Use of Diplomacy in Corvosan Politics, and I think I'm going to go with statecraft for it. Sorry.
You backstabber.
statecraft it is then.
Statecraft.
But I want to go really quickly into intrigue because intrigue sounds like a lot of fun.
So the last, I mean, we could, if we want to, take intrigue as the last one, but back onto square one discussions for the last point.
We're a fledgling kingdom, and a thing we do most is statecraft and intrigue.
Bro.
And voting.
Politics. Sometimes we do it on water.
I think we should actually pick up trade.
Sometimes we do it in the wilderness.
Yeah.
What did you say, Annie?
Trade.
I think we should pick up trade.
Trade.
Trade is also a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Here
For
we
me?
go
That is
again.
also something that'll repair us towards our reputation should we get afflicted with crime.
So we're definitely
And
taking
also collecting
skills.
taxes.
Definitely taking skills to repair things happening. Preparing for the worst already, it looks like.
Yeah. Trade agreements. Yeah.
Hmm.
And asking for, I think requesting foreign aid is really cool.
And
Oh, I like
taxes.
that. Like taxes? What?
Collect taxes
Taxes.
is a
Oh, okay.
Taxes.
trade activity.
Just thinking about requesting foreign aid for the state of Texas.
What?
You're not gonna get in there, buddy. I'm sorry. They can barely help themselves.
Yeah.
Good
Oh
luck.
no, Texas asking for help. That's what I was thinking about.
They're not going to do
If we're
that.
Thinking about Texas, then warfare would be the better fit.
Yeah.
Who
Because
do you
everyone
want
has
to
guns.
war with?
Texas. We need gunslingers.
I mean,
So,
Florida is right next to us. Like, one hex next to us. We do need warfare for that.
what do we do against the
Go to
crocodiles?
Florida.
It's on analog to the United
Right.
States now.
What's rest of? DC?
Shouldn't this be Europe technically? Like,
Yes.
Like, I
I'm
think
pretty sure it's supposed to be
one-
based on Europe.
one thing about the River
We are
Kingdoms.
Germany right now.
One thing about the River Kingdoms, it is a bit, but not really, but it is a bit like before the German Empire, like there were so many different little fiefdoms, so many yeah. And it does feel like it, like, oh, there's Daggermark, and there's Bavaria. Look on Bavarian.
Well,
So we're
Annie.
basically going to make the Holy Roman Empire here.
No, please not.
Let's go.
Annie's liking trade. George, what are you liking?
I'm between trade and defense, but trade does sound more has a lot more stuff it can do.
That's two potential trade. Andrew, which one do you think fits for the kingdom? So that's two
He's
for
with
defense,
defense.
possibly as well. All right, so two defense, two intrigue, or two trade. Robin, what do you think?
I'm also between defense and trade.
Okay, we're probably gonna do a
That's
vote
not
for those two.
helping.
We're probably gonna do a vote for those two then. And Olivia, what do you think?
Oh boy.
3 for 3.
I hate decisions. Why am I the last one?
Oh boy.
Because you last on my screen. I just went in order.
Oh,
Same.
I think...
If you had a real camera on, it would have been that way.
I should have taken a different name then. I kind of like trade. Yeah. Andrew, why are you looking like that? You look so surprised, but I think what I'm not sure who said that, but with the repair reputation crime and us taking the Stag Lords for it makes sense. But also you said defense. It also makes sense because we're taking the Stag Lords fort, and now I want.
Fortify hex? Do we need to fortify the hex though if there's already a fort in there?
Yeah, but it's a wooden fort, and you didn't see the wall of fire.
I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Does my vote count as 2 because I'm the new Stag Lord?
Whoa.
No.
That can start getting into some trippy waters where people's votes are more votey than other votes. How are you gonna
That's not what yeomanry is about.
Well, I think we got another vote here. Trade and defense
Yeah.
as the last one. So I say
I'm
we do a
saying
legitimate
trade.
one here. Let's do a vote. So everyone type in chat what you want to have. And then when I say again 3, hit enter, and we'll see what the results are, and we'll go with majority vote. So
Ready?
there will be a tiebreaker here. So everyone type in your stuff. I'm going to keep on talking until it's all finished, all good, and then... All right, everyone do the countdown, starting here. So when I say 3, hit enter. 1, 2, 3.
3.
That's trade.
Oh, that's defense in Elvish.
That's trade. So, who didn't vote here? Andrew?
we,
Oh no.
we,
No, yeah, Andrew didn't vote.
It really takes each letter and transforms
really did,
it
okay.
into something else. So you can tell it's defense because trade would be 5 letters.
It is going trade. All right, so at this point in time, our kingdom has the highest actual its focus as if Legend of the Kingdom is statecraft is the highest score, followed by trade as well as boating, and then accompanied by wilderness, agriculture, engineering are the highest scores for the kingdom. All right, that is the skills, and we still have to do one other thing. We need a couple of things first. That is set up the initial settlement itself, the actual capital, with the building, the town hall we're getting, but also the kingdom name.
Oof. Can that be an assignment until next session?
It can be. All right, so if we go to kingdoms, so we've set up all the steps so far. Choosing leaders. We're still going. We have 10 steps actually. So every kingdom needs leaders, and Kingmaker, that is going to go. So of all the roles here, if we go back to status, we have the counselor, the emissary, the general, the magister, the ruler, the treasurer, the viceroy, and the warden. All right. The rules of leadership begins on page, for me, different from all of you. All right, so the
Page
ruler
18.
performs stuff. They have their own pure ability they use. That affects the kingdom. So the ruler, the counselor, the general, the emissary, magistrate, treasurer, viceroy, and the warden.
Okay.
And then
That
we'll
only
have
8 positions?
NPCs. Yeah, NPCs. It fills in. So Amiri, Lindsay,
Okay.
Jathal, they're gonna fill in the rest after you.
Right off the bat, I think the role here is Gilly.
I hope so.
What we've gone over.
I think fits. Yeah.
What does invested in vacant mean?
It's if it's vacant, if there is no one in there, it gets a penalty.
Yeah.
And
Invested, you get a bonus to
probably-
invested. The thing is, we got 5 players. Only 4 can be invested though, so one of you won't be invested into the role.
Oh.
Okay.
The rest of you get to choose your own spot. So I'm guessing I'm still talk about it, but ultimately you're gonna go where you want.
I think if Graham were to take a position, it'd either be emissary or treasurer, because those sound
It's
like
the
things that
same for
Graham
me.
specifically be.
I
Hey!
was also thinking either emissary or treasurer, but I was leaning more towards emissary. I feel like this is such a rogue kind of thing to take, and I feel like Vanya would maybe fit to that, but
Is Vanya roguish?
I guess.
Did she take an archetype into rogue?
Not really, but Andrew at first thought that I was playing a rogue, which trickster.
The counselor should go to Amiri.
The count. Oh my god, no!
What do you want? No!
No, Amiri should be the magister.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's awesome.
Oh,
I
nice.
like this picture so much.
That's awesome.
And this is Gilly trying to figure out the kingdom rules.
What?
Actually, I think Knock Knock should be our emissary.
Oh.
You're
Maximum chaos.
Guys. Christ, okay.
Keep state
No,
secrets.
not
Yes, give it to
be
the goblin.
counselor then.
Where's the mistake?
But I mean, between warden and general, we got NPC wise, we got a couple that fit there immediately. Amiri as well as, I think Valerie's good enough now to do this. I think Valerie's helpful at the moment.
But we can only fill 4 spots right now.
Well, all the spots got to be filled. If a spot's not filled, then you
Only
have
f-
vacancy.
Only 4 can be invested, which
Yeah.
means only 4
Oh.
get the bonus.
Yeah, get I think a +2 bonus to the roll whenever they do it.
So I think investment should be like we have 1 stability, we have 1 loyalty, and so on. But that's not that important.
I feel like Valerie would fit the most in the warden position.
Yeah, Valerie is helpful. So
Amiri
she'll help.
too.
Valerie. So let me say the ones I'll actually accept roles here. So most definitely will be Lindsay because she is all with all of you. Amiri as well will definitely fill into a role. Followed by Valerie. Well,
Anyone
also now.
who's got a green border, right?
Essentially, yeah. Actually, I think. Can Knock take a roll? I don't know if you want to give him a roll, but I don't know if you can. No, Knock won't right now.
Quest related, I'm guessing?
He's not improved enough relationship wise.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I thought we got him to green border.
Green border, but not like full on like helpful.
Hmm.
How about Jathal? Jathal will. So you have Jathal as well if you need to. Yeah, I think all I have is these 4. Lindsay, Amiri, Valerie, and Jathal at the moment.
Okay, right off the bat, does anyone want either general or warden?
Yeah, I was thinking Rabbit might be pretty good for those.
Rabbit, which one do you want?
I feel like general might be better.
Okay. And we're all in accordance with this? We're all good?
Hey,
All
what
right,
did, what did a refill take?
I haven't
If
taken
anything.
yet.
yeah, all we have now is the general
Is
the
there a
ruler.
position that you want?
We could put Valerie as the warden. She seems like she'd be good at that.
Y'all good with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, and I guess from what Olivia and Annie said, they're both looking at treasure or emissary.
Yeah, I was eyeing the emissary for ever since I've read just this part of the rule. I have no idea what it does exactly, but I mean the rules. But with emissary, I feel like with the background that I have with Vanya, kind of fits. But I'm always talking in secret, so I cannot tell what my background is, and I'm sorry for that. I mean, she's not very, you would say, charismatic as
So you're
as
not
Rabbit is. Graham is. I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, what you say, George?
like in the text there is there are certain things that might help you see a role in these things when I'm looking at it.
Yeah, emissary does these, and definitely know that based on our RP in our group, I will have scenarios that involve your role specifically to you doing RP. So keep them in mind as well.
Yeah, but like if you both want to take it, how do you want to do it? Because like I can also see that you might change at some point and switch around if you want to do it.
I feel like Ray might fit better in the counselor position than
There is
That's what I
one
was
thing
thinking too,
though.
actually.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was thinking that too. Just bringing over a counselor position. So,
Treasure has the word investigate in it though.
oh man,
No, I was thinking about counselor too, to be honest.
Mhm.
Also saw counselor.
because of they study issues with academic analysis, but also interpret the desires of the citizenry.
And they're an advisor, particularly to the ruler. All they're going to be advisors to essentially Gilly and all together with the kingdom. But yeah,
I because Andrew, you seem to be like not really focused on one thing. I also could see a reveal in the counselor position, and of
I
course the
was
magister
thinking-
position.
Yeah.
I was thinking counselor for Raphael, to be honest. Raphael feels like the type to behave in that manner, not take like a sort of direct charge over one specific thing, but like the whole being a liaison between the smaller folk, like the citizens that don't have much power. I think it feels fitting for Raphael. It feels fitting for the effective hermit.
Mm.
But no, it's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's like I'm trying to like figure out what everyone would be good for, and it.
Like, in what position would Lindsay fit? Most likely counselor, emissary,
Lindsay would
or
also make
treasurer.
Lindsay would also make for a great counselor. Right?
yeah. What's the voice right there?
Like,
Viceroy plans and implements
Yeah, the expansion.
kingdom's expansion.
The territories. That's a interesting one.
That might also be
Amiri.
Valerie. I think Amiri is better as a warden, just because you can go out into the wilderness more.
Well, we have 8 roles. We have in total of 9 individuals. 5
Don't we
of
also
you
have
and the 4th.
Jathel?
Yeah.
We do have Jayful.
I have no idea on what position Jatel would fit, to be honest.
Spooky, scary magister.
Yeah, Jayful
Spooky,
could
scary
make for
master.
a occult majesty, potentially. It's kind of the vibe that I've gotten from Jayful. She could maybe make for an occult majesty.
She's not a caster. She wouldn't fit for Magister.
I mean, from all the characters
So,
we have,
here's the thing, who
PCs
fits
and
Magister?
NPCs, who fits Magister, right? Like,
Does Majesty have to
think-
be a caster?
I feel it
Ideally,
has
I
to.
think.
I feel it has to because it deals with magic, or whether arcane, divine, occultum, or primal. And the only ones that could probably do this would be you, Raphael, Vanya, and I think Lindsay were the only ones that could do this.
That'd be very limiting.
One more thing, is Tristan on friendly with us?
Not high enough, I believe.
Yeah,
Not
let
helpful.
me check. Obviously, once you spend more time with these companions, there's more in the game as well. That might fit these roles. You just haven't met them yet, or you haven't built the relationship with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a paladin or ranger type character would not be able to be a magister despite having
Probably not.
like, focus spells. So that's the vibe that I've gotten from
Yeah.
Jayful.
Tristan's
It's,
not gonna do it
focus
right now.
spells.
It's too overwhelming for. I mean, yeah, right now the ones that will do this are the ones that listen in chat.
We
You
Valerie
just got
too?
Valerie.
Open.
Pardon, Robin?
We could leave Magister open and not pick anyone yet.
but I mean, if we don't put Lindsay as a counselor or anything else, we can put her as Magister for now.
Yeah.
until
That
we
would
have-
be very interesting to have a musical inclined majesty.
I kind of like that.
I like that idea.
That's cute.
And from I from what I'm seeing right now is that Viceroy is I don't know. I don't know about how she feels about it, but Valerie looks like a
Valerie
Viceroy.
might be better for
Yeah, if no one wants to go Warden, it'd probably be better to put in. I imagine Jthal
Amiri.
or Amiri can go in Warden, and then put in Valerie into Viceroy. Other than she also doesn't really fit. I mean, she's not really that type of character.
Yikes.
I mean, she'll
I
do
think-
it. I mean, she's hopeful. But she will tell you she's probably not really fit for that kind of role.
I mean, other than that, I have architecture lore, but I not completely sold.
Power break.
Okay.
See,
Yeah,
the thing
so-
is, the treasurer and emissary though is like the two we were looking at for Vanya and Graham.
Yeah, I have a suggestion of where we could put each other. Two suggestions.
Yeah, I don't know about like the rest of you guys, but like, I'm not sure either of these three characters really fit treasurer or emissary.
Which characters now?
The
Lindsay,
the
and Mary,
three-
Valerie, Jthal.
Oh, yeah.
Four.
Hmm.
Like Lindsay could make for an emissary, but then we'd have to decide between Majesty. I have to decide whether or not we leave Majesty open, or we put one of the others into Counselor, which is also.
Miri as counselor.
No, I know I do not want Amiri as either counselor or emissary.
Just man the fuck up. That's all she's gonna say.
Hey, you guys want to play Kingmaker? Gillick being bullied by a strong woman? Okay. So from what I understood so far is those are the possible choices. Oh, it's in halfling. 1 second. I'm not going to...
Oh.
Yeah, we need an official language for the kingdom.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna be halfling.
Yeah, it's not going to be. 1 second, it's not properly
It's gonna
formatted.
be
Formatted weird.
Dragonic.
undercommon.
Undercommon.
Celestial.
No.
Abyssal. You know, just send the message straight up. No bars hold back. They know what we're about.
Imagine sending a declaration of war in Abyssal.
Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
my god.
But also, our first trade agreement will be with a Sarkosis scar. We have to go into the abyss.
Hey, Robogang, you want to make a trade deal? Sure.
What's the trade agreement? I get freedom, you get destruction of the world. Nom 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 nom.
Free real estate.
Free real estate.
It's free, all right.
Oh boy.
All right, these are like the choices I've seen you guys make. So
Yeah,
one,
but I'm not. I just pointed out that I have architecture lore, but I'm really not interested in Viceroy. I don't really want to do.
I mean,
Viceroy.
I'm in a similar position with Magister, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
all right, yeah, okay, then.
I
then
guess it comes into the thing. Is it something that you do because it's required of you, or because you want to in the kingdom?
Oh. Oh.
Paul, hard choices here.
Graham as a character is fine to fill in whichever. Me as a player is also fine to fill in whichever, so you know it's fine.
Okay, so I think
Flex. I'm flex.
then I think it's Orifiel Counselor, Graham Treasurer, Vanya Emissary, Rabbit General would be the thing that I think takes the most
We can't do that though because we have Gilly must be a ruler, and so one of us must not be vested.
No, it's fine though, because like invested does not mean you can't be in the position. You are in the position. Invested means you do not get the bonus to the key ability, I think.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
we can take we can invest Oriphiel for culture, Gilly for loyalty, or Vanya for loyalty, then Rabbit for stability, and Graham for economy. Then we have the investment of the whole thing, and it's all min-maxed exactly how we want it.
Okay.
Min-maxed exactly how we.
Okay. Put those down. What George just said, and let's see what we're left with,
Okay.
and we'll work. it
So Raphael's
from
gonna be
there.
counselor. Graham's gonna be the treasurer.
I need like a visual for this.
Vanya's gonna be the
Yeah,
emissary.
It's the viceroy that's the problem, isn't it?
I think Valerie is a good viceroy.
Let's make Valerie viceroy.
Okay. So
Lindsay
then
as a
Lindsay-
magister then.
Lindsay as the magister. Musically inclined magister is very fun.
Then Mary for the warden.
I think, especially with Gilly being a champion of. I am.
Caden, Kayleen?
Kayleen. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit tired. And having a musically inclined magister, I think it's fitting together. They go
Drinking
hand in
songs.
hand. Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Investment
Right, so
would go treasurer, general, and then probably ruler and counselor. So we have all the
So treasurer,
status bonuses.
general, and master. And what else?
Ruler or emissary.
I think.
Don't mean a thing.
Make sure that a NPC can actually be invested. Let me check real quickly.
Counselor instead of magister, so we don't need to even check, because it's also culture.
there we go.
Council instead of which one? Or
Magister.
master? Okay.
Instead of magister.
Okay. Yep.
Nice. We did it, and it wasn't even that hard.
Only took 3
well,
hours.
The only one on here I say she would tell you, Valerie, she'll do this well because you need someone to do this, but she'll tell you that she doesn't feel she's the best at this role. Her skill set, she's a mercenary, she's someone that's going to protect. She fits more into warden or even general, but because she is out with all of you, do this, she will help out. But to her, this seems a
How
waste of
would-
her ability.
How would Jethel feel about it, though?
Also wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would Amiri fit into Warden then? Because
No. I mean, Mary fits in warden.
Valerie too, but we know Amiri longer.
Yeah, Valerie fits the best into warden. Amiri could also do that because I mean she's still a fighter, but the one that's actually focused on defense is Valerie.
I mean, even.
I would have preferred Valerie as a warden, but we need a viceroy.
Even then, like even Amiri, like the warden itself. Let's see.
Okay, but one question though: if we were friends with everyone, out of all the NPCs we know so far, who would be good as viceroy?
Maybe Tristan?
No, he wouldn't care.
Maybe.
Of all the companions you have right now, the only one that might do this would be Tristan.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because
We
he wants
need- we
to
need
travel
to
and
get
help out
Tristan-
people. Tristan would be the best one probably.
We need to get Tristan to a point where he's helpful, so then we can maybe like change this out later.
Hey Tristan.
Also
the
potentially
Temple of Sarenrae, it's over there.
even Octavia potentially for what you're getting from her.
Ooh, yeah.
But they're too new. You haven't built a relationship with them yet.
Mhm.
Wouldn't Octavia fit into Manchester better than?
Oh yeah, she's a fluent sorcerer, so she definitely
Big
would there as
time.
well.
We are
Okay.
an equal opportunity employer, and we give halfling bards a
Um,
chance.
Okay. On to step 8. Then
We're still
Oh,
going.
yeah.
We're getting there. We're still going. All right, so let's see.
we still got 2 more steps.
King Question step
First
8.
village.
All right.
Somewhere in that heartland hex lies the kingdom's first village, the capital. Rules for founding settlements begin on page 45, but players can skip step 1 and step 2 of that process when founding this village. Since this is their first village, the PCs gain 40 kingdom XP as a milestone award.
40. There you go.
Yep. Page 45. Recording the kingdom sheet
All right.
on the capital's
Add a settlement.
name. If the site PCs chosen has any
capital.
established structures listed in the hex, yep, that's what Paul pointed out earlier. Did you place the bonus from the structure already in there?
Not yet. I'm trying to see how to actually do this. How do I build a settlement? That's the question. All right. The urban grid. So I guess one border will be on the water.
Yeah.
It's a capital occupied blocks. Let's see.
Right, urban grid. I forgot about this thing. Are we able to look at the urban grid?
Or is that a map you make, Paul?
I might need to. Let me see. Let me just go 1-1, see what happens. Occupied blocks, 1. Full blocks will go 2. Oh, okay. No, overcrowded. Okay, so I'm guessing full blocks is 1. All right. Is there a place for settlements? All right, I'll have to see how this plays out. Here, I'll have to do this later on. Let's do the stuff in paper-wise then here. So, single block. All right, so skip step 1, step 2. Name of the village. What's the name of the village?
Oh. Oh no.
So we need to decide on the name for the kingdom and the name for the capital now.
Oh god.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, I see. Okay, so I need to have a separate grid just for. Okay, I see. All right, so do I have just a blank grid map? Let's see, just so I can get a basic one so far. So we go to Kingmaker, NPCs, Kingdom. All right, Kingmaker, Urban Grid. Can I just make one of these? Let's see. Kingmaker, Urban Grid. Okay, I have to do some very quick gimping. Pathfinder, Kingmaker. Alright, which book is it in? Kingdom Management Tracker, probably? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, there we go. Alright. So. What are the steps of the settlement besides 1 and 2?
1 second.
Give me a few. Page 45. It's gonna be far down there. Okay, page 45.
Name your village, start building. Your brand new village is now ready to grow. A village must fill a single block of 4 lots before it can expand, so select 1 block on the urban grid for your village's development. Each kingdom turn during the civic activity step of its activity phase, page 44. It's step 4 of founding a
Okay.
village.
Yeah, start building. Okay.
It's on page 48.
Yeah. Yeah, so we skip the selecting a hex and establishing village steps.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure out the name later.
We could vote out of game or write ideas out of game.
Yeah.
But I saw Annie, you posted a name?
In general chat.
That's so cute. I love it.
I like that.
I like that too. This
Yes.
is great.
What is this?
Paul, have a look at it.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
A cool village name, I think.
That's
It
now the
fits.
capital name.
Yeah.
But
Is
it kind of sounds
Lystra or
similar
Lystra?
to Calistria.
Is it Leicester or Lystra?
Whichever one you want.
Whichever one you want. Yeah.
It's all you. It's all your civilizations, your town. You make the name of it. So.
What is
Lystra.
easier to pronounce?
It would be Lystra from ancient Greek.
Yes.
Lystra. Oh god, but if I have to think about the pronunciation too much.
Lustra.
I
That sounds pretty cool.
Lystra sounds pretty cool.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Let's put that in there. Let's
Yep.
put
there we
the
go.
Greek in there.
Oh.
Ancient Greek inside the
Are
PDF.
you the only one who can read it then? Sure.
Maybe.
It's in halfling.
It's an halfling are the ancient Greeks. You know, they used to slather themselves up in olive oil and wrestle.
Oh, wow.
That's what they did.
That can be our holiday.
Oh no!
Holiday celebration.
Yeah, holiday celebration.
Boiler with level 5, Gilly is going to take adopted ancestry human, so I don't know, it should be the other way around.
Okay.
Lystra is a really good name.
Single block of 4 lots. Before we can expand.
Ugh, all right, that didn't work.
Select 1 block in the urban grid. Then each kingdom turn, which each kingdom turn is like an in-game year, right? Or is it like a couple months? Ah,
We'll see about how that works, but
mm.
Paul, could you maybe, do you have the Stag Lord's keeps map somewhere?
yeah.
Still,
Oh yeah.
could you maybe open it for navigation so we can jump in and out of it to like get a feel of the location?
Let me see.
That'd be a fun idea.
Let me pull it up.
So, what does the Stag Lords Fort provide again? Free
A town hall.
which they- There you go.
Let's see.
So the town hall is atop the hill.
We're doing Rohan here.
Where's our Helm's Deep? It's the Cobalt Cave. Everyone to the Cobalt Cave.
Did I delete the map without saving it? I feel like a dumbass if I did.
Do you need like a link to the?
No,
I assume you
I can
got
get
the
it
map
again.
off
I
Reddit?
think I deleted off of my actual server here.
I've got the page up for it. I think.
Oh, I got it right here. All right, I got it. Configure.
It's my it. Did you get it off of Reddit? Yeah.
Yeah, I did move it. Okay, it's gonna be fun. I get saved from us. Let's see. Let's go to Kingmaker. Let's go to user, Kingmaker, battle maps.
Don't even need it as a battle map at this point. To be fair.
Yeah, I found an image that I liked, so we're gonna put the photo of all my actual images at. So let's see. Battle maps. Let's go to Kingmaker. Battle maps. Kingmaker. Stag Lord, Stag Lord, Stag Lord. All right, here we go. This is the one I actually liked. On the banks of the river itself. I didn't want to close that. Shoot. Kingmaker. Battle maps. Battle maps. It's not an official map. This is a player made. So we could say that this waterway here is actually the lake itself, much bigger. We can be kind of open to where we want to put it, but it's definitely going to be on the lake or river.
Mhm. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I like this because they had the actual surrounding area besides just like the official map is small, so I didn't like it.
That definitely would have been a process to clearing out the graveyard, I think. And
Yeah.
I think
Paul, if you-
J-Fall and maybe like J-Fall, Vanya, and maybe Tristan would have like been heading that operation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Paul, if you need another like encounter to push up, or encounters to push us up to level 5, that's an idea.
I wouldn't mind.
Now, even the book it says you won't be 5 yet,
Mhm.
so it's correct.
Dang it.
Yeah, we'll be just near 5. All right,
The thought of like a little interlude like that though is quite fun.
Oh yeah. User Kingmaker images urban grid.
Like having to settle the haunt that is in effect throughout the cemetery. I think could make for a fun encounter. To be fair.
All right, so
Getting sidetracked, though.
Urban grid users, Kingmaker images, urban grid use. Lighting it
So-
is off.
Like I said, town hall is at the top of the hill. I guess.
Yeah.
So would you build a new map or
This is the urban grid.
this is
So we would have a water on 2 sides probably.
Mm-hmm. The river and the lake,
Let's see.
I imagine.
I got the
Yeah.
buildings. First, I saved them somewhere. Battle maps. Kingmaker. Not there. Alright. Where did I save these images at? I know I had them somewhere.
So we occupy 1 block on the urban grid, right?
So the village can accommodate 4 squares for the village. One of the squares is going to be the town square. I saved all
Okay,
the images.
so
I don't know where I put them at. Shit.
By 4 squares, you mean like the four
Here, I'll do
dotted
this.
outline squares within the blocks, right?
Right here, that right there is Lystra, or Lustra.
Does it have to be the center block?
No. But if you do expand, I mean, it's just for a visual representation. That's why I wanted to do multiple. This, and then one that actually looks like a city being built. This is just for like the basics of what we have in the town itself.
I
We
think
could do any of
because
these.
I think because we're gonna have like the river and the lake, I think it makes the most sense to have the starting city block be the that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably 2 water borders to the south and to the east, something
Yeah, we
like
can
that.
I'm annoyed because I made all the damn tokens for the buildings and I can't find it.
Do we also want the water to the east because that's the river, right?
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we're putting it on the southern corner because we can't expand
that's
that
fine.
way unless we
We might
unless
We
put
might.
bridges.
think about
That's
moving
like-
it one to the left, so in the middle lower,
middle lower.
and have a river going to the right of it. So
that.
like
Town hall.
I'm going to
I said town hall, correct?
river
Yeah.
going here. Yeah.
Oh,
That would be
there.
an interesting idea. So if we have it in that block instead,
Yeah. And later we might be able to build a bridge.
Tokens, Kingmaker, hex
Oh.
tokens.
I think having a bridge inside a village or a city later on sounds really pretty.
it does, doesn't it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for that one then instead. Actually, Paul.
Okay.
Can we rotate the token?
Yeah. How do you want it?
Maybe I think like this, maybe. Or
Let me know when. Let me know when to stop.
oh god! Wait, the others. Do you want to say?
We want
Maybe-
town hall to occupy this.
With the road going
this
to the
square.
north.
Yeah, I think road going north and have it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait. This is so pretty. I cannot wait to see the
So
whole
what I
map.
want to do is I want to definitely have like a map of our capital. Maybe if we, I don't know how much it would be for commission, or just like make it have actually like little image of our city growing. It'd be kind of cool.
Oh yes.
Do we get to place anything else on this?
Not yet.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I think we'll get a kingdom turn actually when the game starts, but I don't want to do that today.
Ah, damn, I can't build an army yet.
You can only get what are they called? Militia, like in Age of Empires 2.
So capital, water borders. We got 2 water borders. Level 1. All right, there it is. Capital, Lustra.
Okay.
They grow up so quick.
This is quite fun.
I'm glad. I know some groups don't want to do the kingdom stuff, but I wanted to actually do this. I've been
no,
wanting
I
to run.
understand why. It's a bowl.
Oh yeah.
But
One of the things I want to
Wait.
do in RPG was run a kingdom thing, and when Kingmaker was being made, I'm like, I want to do Kingmaker, but I hope I get a group that actually wants to do the kingdom stuff. So
yeah,
I'm happy about that.
Like so many of my friends IRL were not interested in Kingmaker because they don't want to go through this.
I just get taken back to all the board game nights we had. We enjoyed.
Ah,
with
yeah.
my friends.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of 4X.
Well, sometimes a bit too much good stuff.
Oh my god, yeah. A lot of fights happened at our table.
I will say I find it ironic how many players you encountered that like are really keen on like establishing a settlement / home base, but then they don't want to play Kingmaker because there's too much homework to it.
Yeah.
I must say that I'm a bit lean back. Do you say it like that? Like
Laid back.
Lay back. Yeah, I'm a bit laid back with kingdom stuff. Like I feel like I rather would like to like I do want to decide too, but for me the most fun part sometimes is to watch other people do things too. You know, like, it's hard to explain, but
I feel you.
Okay.
it's
I've
like
made
deciding things together is so nice compared to with other 4X games. You fight against each other, but this like being a cooperative kingdom building, I think that's the most thing that I'm looking forward to. It's like thinking about it together, not against each other. I love that.
All right, I gave access to Lustra the Urban Grid and Lustra the former Staglord's Fort. Now the question is if we can take this map and actually change this map to actually have a city on it. That'd be an interesting part.
The map actually misses an R in the name.
Oh.
One of us needs to learn map making.
Like painting maps or using a tool.
Either or. Olivia, if you want to paint us a map.
The one I've seen. I mean, I don't want to ask Olivia because I don't want to bug this kind of stuff. But I was thinking about using maybe Inkernet. Because I've found some images that I could probably do on Inkernet. Because they do look pretty good for what I'm looking for. So I'll show you some examples I've seen.
I've been actually
Like making
fantasizing about painting battle maps.
Making a village version of this map in Incarnate does sound really cool.
Oh, George. That's us.
There it is.
That's us. Can we pin this? George
What?
posted something in the general chat on Discord.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh. I
Oh,
love this.
I will not call it New Stacktown.
For example, here's some images. I'll put them in Foundry. You can click on it. But these are images people have made of Inkernet of towns. And I think we can do the same thing.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Incarnate in the last few months, trying to build up the Archduchy of Ravenel.
oh damn. It looks really good.
Yeah. So I think about making this of our actual kingdom,
Oh,
our towns.
I like it. Yeah. I like especially the ones that are naturally flowing. You know, like the second to last one, it's more like a grid. It feels like an American city. You know what? I
Yeah.
feel like, especially like cities, they grow naturally, like rivers. Streets are like rivers.
Yeah.
I actually like the second to last one because it's against a lake by the looks of it.
It's also
Yeah.
really fucking big though.
Yeah.
It is.
I say I'm not using these. I want to make my own. But using Inkernet.
You can also in Incarnate you can also export the map.
Yeah.
And import it again. So like, if we want some help.
Constantly
with that
update
stuff.
Or
Yeah.
maybe we could do a hangout session and you live stream it, and we hover above you. We do backseat gaming, and we're saying no, a bit to the right, a bit to the left.
How does that sound, Paul? Do you like it? Good.
Oh no, the streets, they don't feel like rivers enough. They need to be more flowy. You know, the feeling of flow.
Yeah, Paul, how does this idea sound? Good? Yes or yes?
I would like to. Like I said, I love this game, so I actually would do something like that because I love to see that aesthetic of this is our kingdom.
Yeah.
So
I
it's a
want
yes.
animations on the urban grid. Like we need a flowing river.
I can animate that. I did the animation course once. I can animate a bird flying over the, over the map.
Well,
Okay.
dragon is a big bird.
Oh. I would rather not meet a dragon yet.
All right. Anyways, we need to continue on to the steps. So I think we are done with the settlement.
Wait, but I think George is AFK for a
Okay.
sec.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I'm just running around getting some water. But still hearing everything and still shouting if I want to talk.
How many
Calculate skill
steps we've
modifiers.
got
That's
left?
already done. Yeah. Last one to do is Famer. Technically, we're done because I already know what we're going to do for step 10. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we already did step 10, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the
What is step 10?
Fame
Fame
or
or-
infamy.
yeah.
Are we going to be cruel or are we going to be forging alliances?
Well, we're playing this game with good aligned characters.
Yeah. So fame.
That's fame.
What's alignment?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
We took the good anathemas, whatever that means.
A good anathema. No slaves.
Protect
I
the
like
weak.
anathema.
Yeah, your anathema would be
Protect the weak.
Good kingdom.
We'll be famous for our beer and infamous
I'm-
for our.
I'm looking
conversing
forward.
bandits.
I'm looking forward to how champion changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
A lot of changes. All right. Well, I think the last thing we got to do is think of the kingdom name. And I think that's it. Then I get to have the pleasure of making a literal town. The people inside it and the NPCs, and it's going to be fun for me. I had to make taverns, buildings, the town hall. I had to make a town hall map now. Shit.
Do you have dungeon draft?
I got all that stuff. The time. The time's a thing with
Yeah.
what I do now. Definitely took a bit of hours today. Almost, what?
Almost 3, yeah.
Yeah, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, this was like the length of an average session, except we didn't take a break.
I know it's going to be, so that's why I didn't see us doing this in between sessions. But once all here together. But obviously it was right call because we all definitely were making decisions. Nation reclamation, no.
Gillydom. Like kingdom and Gillydom. No? Okay.
Really dumb.
We need to workshop that.
All right. Gildom.
Kill them.
It's the Gildom. No.
Hey, Bay.
Baby?
KK
What?
Bay?
Hey, Bay. Because of Kate and Kalian.
Oh.
Oh.
I heard Beyblade first.
I
Yeah,
also
same.
heard
Like,
Beyblade.
oh my childhood.
I'm hearing Salt Bay and I just want to veto that immediately.
Oh. Bikini bottom. Oh god, why am I saying that? I didn't mean to say that. But I just bikini bottom.
Vanya
Because
with her.
the export will be salt.
Of course you would say bikini bottom.
Why? What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
We finally got to the kingdom stuff. Took us how many months?
7
1 and
plus
a
3. 1.5.
I'm actually
Well,
curious when.
I like your perspective.
I know that I joined in December, I think. Yeah. And I joined in session.
Let me see. I'm curious when the very first session was that I recorded.
Oh. October.
Less than
Playlist.
11 months. I think we started in September, end of September.
That was
Wow.
good. Session 1 was 10 months ago. Yeah. Fuck, almost a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, it was end of September. With Adara, Graham, Hudderfield, Gilly, GM Hursk.
Gorf.
Goruk. The V is a U, like in Latin.
Fuck.
Vidrog.
Wrong.
It sounds like Rovagog. We're back at Rovagog.
Gog.
Yeah, I think we'll get bad rep if we name our kingdom anything that sounds even remotely like Rovagog.
Holstein?
Oh,
What?
that's
I don't know if
highly
I want to do that. I
controversial.
don't know if I want to do that.
That's
Oh.
highly controversial.
Oy.
Don't name the kingdom after me, please.
Let's take the easy way out.
We're not
Let's
naming
just call it.
the kingdom after you. We're naming the kingdom after the apostle named Paul.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going with a theme.
I'm still gonna veto that.
We could go super meta and just call it community.
Love that TV series.
Oh no. Oh no.
Might as well just call it Bikini Bottom again.
Don't break my immersion.
My vote is for Bikini Bottom.
I will veto that vote.
I'm gonna
Oh,
veto.
no.
I'm vetoing that as a GM.
Oh god.
I still got final call here,
It's-
everyone.
I mean, it's maybe better that way, but I'm a tiny bit sad.
I control the spell in
honestly,
a
I
game.
think-
I'll say no to those.
I think I would. No.
Well, we got a week to think about it. But I think we're pretty much officially finished with kingdom building.
All right. Well, since we're all here, we can still keep talking about the name, right?
Oh yeah,
And I
of
still
course.
think Gorvug is pretty cool sounding.
I'm gonna end the
Gorvug.
stream here though. All right.
Sounds